Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Greymaniacs gather! Hello! Welcome to the penultimate video from me. Second from last stack on the shelves. Right, I've got Detective Comics 1027. There's a note on the back, some weird bloke. Enjoy the first ever simple box. Hope you haven't read any of these books. I appreciate your friendship. You'll always be a legend in my eyes. Have a great amazing day and keep it simple. So yeah, this must have been part of an AOK from Simple Simon. Right, here's another Detective Comics 1027. So I managed to get that twice somehow. Right, got a little run of Red Hood. 6 issues, The Lost Days. Red Hood, The Lost Days. Lots of Robin on this pile. And Robin related. And there's Talia Al Ghul lowering Jason Todd into the pit. The Lazarus Pit. Right, Batman and Robin. Bruce Wayne, The Road Home. So this is a one-shot. Batman and Robin one-shot. And then we have Red Robin. A one-shot. Oh, this is all Bruce Wayne, The Way Home. So there's a Red Robin one-shot. An Outsiders one-shot. Geo-Force and Katana. Batgirl. Catwoman. Commissioner Gordon. Oracle. And Ras Al Ghul. I think some people pronounce it Raish, don't they? Raish Al Ghul. Oh well. Never mind. I pronounce it how I pronounce it. If it's wrong, never mind. Right, I've got some Battle for the Cow books. Is it an Azrael 3-part? Yeah, it's a 3-part Azrael. Death's Dark Knight. Of course, he took over the cow when Bane broke Batman's back. Although it's a different Azrael, I believe. Right, we've got some Batman and Robin. I think this might be Dick Grayson as Batman in this one. I can't remember now. And Damian Wayne. Right, a team of Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely. What's going on there? Oh, it's a bunch of people all fighting. It's like a bunch of clones fighting Batman and Robin. Oh, blessings upon me. The fight against crime grows up. gun to the head. The flamingo. I only remember that because what's his face showed it on Cover Slingers one time. Ben from Attention Seeking Geek. The return of Bruce Wayne begins here. Et to Robin, what's going on here? Lots of plain backgrounds on this run, sort of clean kind of backgrounds. Interesting split cover kind of thing in the background anyway. Yeah, quite like that. He's about to bash in Joker's skull. Doesn't Damian Wayne get killed somewhere around this time? Is this guy called Dr. Hurt or something weird like that? I think he's the one who tried to kill Batman. So maybe this is the original Batman still, I don't know. Right, move on to the Batman Incorporated era. Looks like a new creative team. Cornell Morrison's off the book. She is the Absence. Yeah, I remember this character. I thought she was bloody daft. She's got a massive hole in the middle of her head. I just thought, what? I'm pretty sure if I had a hole in the middle of my head, I wouldn't be able to be a supervillain. Or alive. Right. Batman and Robin looking tough. In the grip of the White Knight. Is that maybe Red Hood? I don't know if it is. I don't think so. It looks different to Red Hood, but who the heck is it? Maybe it's a different Red Hood, a new Red Hood. I'm not too sure. Ouch. That Robin smashed his dome though. Look, he's smashed his dome. Shattered it. That can't be good. Ooh. Ooh. What the heck? It's been stabbed in the eye by the Eiffel Tower by the looks of it. That's pretty brain numbing. I'm guessing it's somebody who controls people's perceptions. Oh yeah. Right, I believe that's the end of the run. I don't seem to have any more of them anyway, so I'm guessing that's as long as it went. Right, now we have, what is this? Oh, Countdown tie-in. Wonder Woman and Grace. Something called Five of a Kind. No, where did I read that? Oh, is that part of it? Oh yeah, Five of a Kind is like the overarching thing, but it's like a bunch of number ones. Tying into the countdown, so it's got the different week numbers on it. So that was week 35. I'm pretty sure I did it in a different order. Now I see there's week numbers on the side. Well, I'll worry about it later. Right, Nightwing and Captain Boomerang. This is the original Captain Boomerang's son, because the original Captain Boomerang was killed soon after killing Tim Drake's father, I believe, in the same thing. Katana and Shazam. Thunder and Martian Manhunter. Metamorpho and Aquaman. Obviously a different Aquaman, isn't it? That's not the original Aquaman. It may not be the original Metamorpho either. That might be that guy Shift. I think it was called Shift. Right. Now we got a little stack of Red Robin. Got us here a little stack of Red Robin. So we have... That was Tim Drake's new name after he no longer was Robin, and I think it might have been after Stephanie Brown took over, or maybe Damian Wayne. But yeah, Red Robin wasn't a great deal off from Robin, was it really? You think he would have come up with I don't know, just a better name maybe. Yeah, Robin's always been a weird name for a superhero, if you think about it. Robins are such cute little birds, but in a way, I think I mentioned it before, they are very territorial and vicious. So maybe it's a better name for than Batman, because Batman's are kind of sociable. They live in caves, like, with lots of other people, which is the opposite of Batman. And Robins are very territorial, and they don't let anyone else on their patch. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I just think he should have moved away from Red Robin. I thought he should just, yeah. Never mind, he made his decision. It was a big decision, and a little while later he made another one. He decided he liked men as well as women. That came later. After years of being a comic book character, they suddenly decided he... Yeah. He... touched on that last video. It's like, whatever. Don't worry about it. Right. The hit list. Lynx is kind of his villain, really, Lynx. She first appeared in one of his appearances, didn't she? Right, Red Robin versus Robin. The assassination of Tim Drake. Is it facing off against Anarchy? Or someone who looks like Anarchy? But here they seem to be romancing Lynx. Bad romance. Red Scare. Right, this is the month that it was just plain white backgrounds. Red Robin with Teen Titans. Is that Catman he's fighting there? I think it is. Mad World. Judgment on Gotham. Red Robin with guns. Deadly Promises. Red Robin versus the Black Bat. Is that Cassandra Cain? Was she called the Black Bat for a while? I don't remember that. Last one, number 26. What goes around? See a boomerang stuck in the ground with blood all around it. Of course, Captain Boomerang murdered his father. Right. Oh, I say. Right. Dark Knight Returns, The Last Crusade. Oh, it's a signed one. I got this as a prize, I think. What was the name of that channel? I can't remember the guy's name now. But he was like a surfer dude. He took like an older surfer dude who liked to toke. I can't remember what his name was though, but he was a nice enough chap. He did lots of sales, which I couldn't really be involved with because you know, can't get posts from America. So this was signed by John Romita Jr. on, you see, so it's back to front, see, so it says the 6th day of the 19th month. There is no 19th month. You Americans, you just get things all confused. I think you probably mean to say the 19th of the 6th, so the 19th of June. For some daft reason, you put the month and then the day. It's like, honestly, you can't speak properly, you can't spell properly, you don't even know how to do dates. Anyway, what can I say? You can't help yourselves, you know. Apparently there's a John Romita Jr. signature there. There we go, up in the corner there. Can you see it? There, I think it's there. Yeah. John Romita Jr. That's nice. That's nice. Alright, we got Year 1 Batman Ra's al Ghul. Written by Devon Grayson. So that's a 2-parter. Alright, got a Martian Manhunter run that I didn't know about. Or I'd forgotten about. I think I've got Martian Manhunters. I think I've got about 3 or 4 different runs, all in different boxes. Alright, so yeah, I think this is an 8-parter. A slightly different look to his costume and body. For some reason Green Arrow and Green Lantern are fighting him. Practically every single Martian Manhunter mini-story, there's always something changed about his origin. You know, I think the most recently one I read, he was a corrupt cop on Mars. He was on the take or something like that. He was, yeah. Anyway, that's that 8-parter. He started off, he wasn't the last person on Mars, he wasn't the last one to live on Mars, there were others, and then he was the only one again, and then there was the White Martians, they come in later on. Right, we've got Robin and Impulse. Exploding from the pages of Scare Tactics. Robin plus Fang. Right, now we move on to Robin proper in his first book. Is this Robin 3? That's Robin 3. Why have they got 3 on it like that? I don't know. Maybe it's a third press, I don't know. Third print, I don't know. Right, so it started off, I think it was a 5-parter. The Adventure Begins. This is the first Robin book in his own title. It's not going for anything. Probably going to key in the whole Robin run. If you want Robin keys, you have to get his first appearance in whatever Batman book it was. Right, I believe that's Lynx, we spoke about earlier. She started off as she was like a gang hoodlum, and she sort of worked her way up the ranks and then became a took on a more supervillain persona with costume and so forth. King Snake, I believe that guy's called. He's a blind martial artist, so he likes to fight in the dark. Right, Robin 5-parter must have been quite good because we got a Robin 2 next. The Joker's Wild, a 4-parter. Chuck Dixon done both these so far. I think Chuck Dixon might have been forgotten about in the industry. I'm not sure if he's doing anything at all now. I think he's got a YouTube channel where he talks about stuff. I got a feeling he might have had some political views that have been led to him not getting work anymore. Don't quote me on that because I'm not really sure. I've not followed it, but I just got an inkling there might have been something like that going on. I don't know. Right. Now, if you're staying awake, we've had Robin 1 and Robin 2. What comes next? Why, it's Robin 3, of course. Cry of the Huntress. Chuck Dixon again. We have the KG Beast. And there's the Huntress. The KG Beast. Looks like Link's there fighting Huntress. Right, Robin's actual own series. I think the rest of it is going to be Robin, and it's quite a lot. It's over 100 comics, so this is going to be another long video. Yeah. So thanks now to the 4 people who watch it. And if those 4 people would care to leave a comment, that's always nice. I think I had about 2 comments on the last one. Yeah. That's part of the reason why I'm not bothering anymore. Because there's no point. I've come to a good finishing point, so might as well finish. The spoiler turns up the heat. I'm not sure when Spoiler first appears. Did she first appear in the Robin comics? I can't remember now. I know she's Stephanie Brown, the daughter of the Clue Master. And we've got Huntress again. Ah, that's right. I think Robin started where after Batman had his back broken, because Azrael kind of came and took over and basically told Robin, get out, I don't need you. The other guy needed you, I don't need you. Like Bruce Wayne Murderer, and this title is not incorrect. He did murder that guy because it was part of his training to get his edge back after having his back broken and then having it fixed. He was being trained in this kind of bat costume, so I think it was called Tengu. I think it was called. I think that meant bat or something in Japanese. I can't remember now. And part of his training, Lady Shiva, I said Carly. Lady Shiva said, you've got to kill someone. That's part of the finish off your training. And he did, but in such a way that he was able to bring the person back to life. He didn't actually kill the guy. It wasn't they brought him back to life. He wasn't actually dead. He just appeared to be dead. And the thing was, Lady Shiva was going to keep pounding him until he actually killed one of the masters that he was getting his skill honed against. So he made it look like he killed the guy. And even Nightwing and Robin were fooled. But yeah, he didn't actually kill him. but he passed his training to get back into full bat shape. Right, 0 hour, so this should be a past Robin glitched into the present time kind of thing. As you can tell by the different look of the costumes. Right, 0. I liked Tim Drake as Robin, I thought he was good. I never really, obviously Dick Grayson is the original one, mainly from the TV and a few of the old comic books and so forth. I never really saw a great deal of Jason Todd. I think the first time I really saw Jason Todd was when he was getting killed by the Joker. That's probably the first time that I really read him. So really, Tim Drake is much more my Robin because, you know, you get a whole blinking series of his own, plus 3 miniseries. I don't know what they're doing with him now. What is he even called now? Is he still called Red Robin? Because I know he's come out and he's got a boyfriend, and I don't know what he's actually doing as hero-wise. Oh, maybe a bit of glue there. Yeah, you bastard. You absolute bastard son of a whore. I've got a tape pull. Ah, you fucking bastard. You've got a bit of sticky residue, it's pretty well. And these are kind of older comics, so it's kind of, yeah, I've got a tiny little tape pull there. Luckily not worth bugger all. I've completely forgot what I was saying now. Never mind, it wasn't anything important. There's King Snake again. And Lynx. So Lynx had an eye patch for quite a while, didn't she? I think she started off on an eye patch. Could that be Maxi Zeus, maybe? No. And the General could be. Playtime at Ninja Camp. Do doobity doo doobity doo doobity boo 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 ba doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. This is when Killer Moth was upgraded by Neron during Underworld, and it becomes a much more animalistic, nasty creature. Basically, yeah. I think his name is Caraxis or something like that. He changed his name to. So Neron grants him his power, and he looks basically, rather than being a bloke with a moth helmet on and a gun, he actually gets proper moth capabilities. See if I can see where he says it, what his name is. I'm sure it's like Caraxis. Yeah, Charaxis. You see that very well. And he becomes a very much a nasty force to be reckoned with. Loses his humanity completely. There is no scream of rage, but there should be. Carl Rank, beloved son. I don't remember this. Right, Contagion, number 27. that Catwoman wearing a white costume for the snow, maybe? It's possible. Chuck Dixon, again, is writing this one as well. He was pretty prolific. Eek. Not good. What are we getting? Choked to death. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Still got music from Fallout 3 in my head. Ooh. So this is what they meant by violence on television. And after the pain, rage. Maybe you should have stayed home and studied. Crocky wants to kill the nice Robin. Bad, Crocky. Bad, bad, bad. The shadow of the rat. That's funny. Well, Spoiler was afraid they'd have a falling out. And there are those times when the universe is cold and cruel, when there is neither joy nor hope. Genesis, Robin. Really don't remember the Genesis storyline. I'm pretty sure it's to do with Apocalypse and New Genesis. Okay, guys, we're safe now. Yeah. This is like one of the old war books. This is happening all the time in the old war books, wouldn't it? The troop think they're safe and they'll be saying something that's completely wrong. And yeah, there's criminals, well, not criminals, but other soldiers hiding. Right, this is close up to face month. Every single book this week was a close up to the character's face. Robbie and his history. Stomping out of the Batcave with a bee in his bonnet. Special 50th issue, and this is only the beginning. I quite like Robin's bow staff as well. It was quite a good weapon. Faster than a speeding bullet. Welcome home. Cataclysm. This is the earthquake that shook Gotham. It looks like some gang war. Gangs looting, maybe, trying to take advantage of the situation. Aftershock, the spoiler, and a city in agony. Brotherhood of the Fist. Not too keen on some of the art on these covers. There's a body shapes are a little weird. That's Spoiler and Robin are on a date. They didn't know it was him. Okay, Robin 1 million. The little robot Robin. He assists the Batman of 1 million, who's like on Pluto. Right, Spoiler's life has just changed forever. Now Robin must try to help her. I believe she was preggers. Up the duff, as they say. Bun fully in oven. Gas mark set to oh dear. Right, in the dark of night, vengeance. It wasn't Robin's, by the way. It wasn't Tim's. Some fella she'd been seeing beforehand, like. Right. Robin, if Batman's not around, take any hero you can get. I would say that the Flash is a perfect hero to team up with. Let him do all the work. I was reading a comic the other day. I think it was a what if, actually. It was a what if, and it was to do with the X-Men. And like Quicksilver, right, had joined this X-Men team, and there was a fight scene. Must have been going on about a couple of pages, and Quicksilver was not in any of the fight whatsoever, apart from one time when he got blasted. And the thing was, it's like, why is he not first to this situation? Why, like every single fight, it was other people getting involved in the fight. So it must have been Quicksilver, must have been sitting there like that going, You know what I mean? It was so stupidly done. It's like, you know, come on, you've got Quicksilver here. He could have taken out half of these guys before they had a chance to blink. But no, whoever was writing it must have had their head firmly shoved up their backsides. Okay, you know who came to Keystone City, but do you know why? Yeah, just something I read the other day. And it was like, oh, this is so silly. We can't possibly escape this one. Yeah, good thing this doesn't happen in the story. Okay. Now that's silly, but fun. A child is born and Robin's heart aches. Of course, later on, Spoiler does have a child, but I don't think it's the child she was pregnant with there, I don't think. I'm not sure there, though. All things considered, he'd rather be in no man's land. Because after that, she was Robin for a while, wasn't she? During the old war crimes. I think she must have lost that child, or maybe had an abortion, maybe, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure. Well, either that or I'm confused, and she wasn't pregnant at that time. But maybe she was late with her monthlies and thought she was pregnant. I don't know. Can't remember now. Do doobity doo doobity doo 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 ba doo ba doo boo boo a doo 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 doo. Right, that was number 70. Still got a good old pile to go. And I was when I did the Nightwing one, I was saying I thought Robin ran for longer, but then Nightwing went over 150 comics. I thought, well, maybe it wasn't wrong. Maybe the Nightwing was longer than the Robin. But I don't know. Looking at it, it might still go over 150. Robin tastes like chicken. Uh-oh. There you go. That's Killer Croc how he should look. Oh no, he's a little bit more. They've mutated him. They completely forgot the concept that he was just a guy with a skin condition, And they've made it like he's mutating into a crocodile. But I think that had to do with was Neron, the demon, missing. I'm right here. God, someone did a really bad. Is it just me or is his chin really badly done there? He's like got a massive sticky out chin. Right, no man's land is over and a new chapter begins. He goes off to a new school, I believe. Because he was a clever kid, that Tim Drake. Alright, he's on a skateboard. Skateboarding Robin. I keep seeing, every time I see covers, I think, oh, that would be a good one for cover slingers. But not for one that everyone had to pick out, but one where it's a cover slinger's choice. I see things like that, I think, oh, 5 skateboarding covers, that's something I should be able to work out. And there was that one where it wasn't really happening inside and they were admitting it on the front. I immediately thought of another one like that where Aquaman or Flash are about to race. So that could be another cover slingers concept. Cover art that doesn't really appear inside the comic. I'm not sure I could find 5 of them though. Eep! I've actually got a couple of Slinger's Choice ones already lined up. But Slinger's Choice hasn't come up on the wheel for a while. And I never win, so I won't be able to add anything to the wheel. But I wouldn't add these on there anyway, because they're very niche. That's why Slinger's Choice is cool. Hey look, it's Green Arrow. There's another one saying Eep here. Look. Uh-oh. There's a little driver saying Eep. 5 Eep covers. Can I find 5 Eep covers? There's one. There's 2. Yeah, that's a concept. Right, betrayal. Not bad, interesting art. He loves me not. Faster than a flying ninja. Oh, that sinking feeling. This issue, Batman dies, Robin on the brain. Officer Down, Part 2. Oh, Jim Gordon's got shot. Catwoman's on the scene. Pretty sure she never did it. She wouldn't do that kind of thing. It would be very out of character for her to shoot someone. I reckon she just happened upon him there. She probably called the ambulance. Right, a break in the ranks. These two are arguing again. Fire in the sky! Eep! We've got another Eep. We have another Eep. It's a shame all 3 of them are on the same run. Within issues of each other. Oh man, I still don't get this, man. I keep finding comics that like I got from a different place, and I know that I got all my comics from the shop down the road, and I can only imagine it was the odd issue that somehow I didn't get, and so I ordered them online at some point. That's the only thing I can imagine. But there's too many of them. It's just oh, my brain. Oh, the humanity. Been attacked by weird midget wendigos or something. Gremlins of some sort. Cobra, King Snake, Lady Eve, and just one little Robin. I don't remember a Lady Eve. Out of the spotlight. Yeah, spoilers. Batman running off there and leaving Robin to it. I think that's when Spoiler starts becoming a protege for Batman. He starts to accept her. Buzz has a secret. A terrible secret. Oh, man. Uh-oh. There's Spoiler and her father, Cluemaster's caught up with her, and Robin, and some other person. Oh, I guess that's one of Riddler's hench people. Query. Is it Query? There's two of them, isn't there? There's two hench people that he had quite a bit. Is it Quiz and Query? Something like that? Croc Attack! Yeah, Croc's now gone... Yeah, ridiculous proportions. Guess what Robin's saying on the cover of this one? Eep! Mind you, he's about to be eaten by a giant cat. So you could kind of... Alright, kudos to this one. He's taken out a bunch of ninjas and he's left... I don't know if he did that on purpose or it was just happenstance. But if you squint right, you can see that they're spelling out the name Robin. Oh dear. Well played, Tim, well played. Bruce Wayne Murderer. The Final Betrayal. Chuck Dixon again. Only one person could reunite Robin and Spoiler, and it's not who you think. Beneath the spectre of murder, a new direction is chosen. Bruce Wayne didn't kill her. Vesper Fairchild didn't kill her. Right, World Without Robin. Part 3 of 5 Altered States. And I believe this is Stephanie Brown now as a Robin. I'm guessing. Then the next one, Spoiler, Stephanie Brown and Tim are fighting by the looks of it. Things are getting weirder. Blaze of Glory. Spoiler warning. Through a glass darkly. God, this art is horrible. What the hell? That is horrible. Right, back in the fold. Me is Robin's body, like all kinds of weird juxtapositions and all kind of weird angles. Like his neck and his head. I don't know, that just doesn't look right to me. Ugh, I don't know. Right, Tag Team Tribulations. Well, it looks like a new creator. Lewis is now doing the stories. Someone called Lewis. No idea who he is. Snack Time. Nobody's saying eat on these covers. I'm saying eat because the art's so... That's amore. When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Just, I don't know, I think it's kind of like a manga art kind of style maybe. I just don't think it looks very cool. I don't know. Right, guess who's back? The last two covers both had tape pulls on them. This one's got a little tape pull here. This one's got a little tape pull here. Lucky you're not worth a bloody bean. Yeah, I can't whistle. Can't whistle and I can't click my fingers. Right, buried secret. A ghost, guns, and a riddle. Out of control. A weird old cartoon style, isn't it? What style is that? Robin. Look, the Cosmic Cube. The Cosmic Cube has come here from Marvel. No escape. Just popped into my head. I'm often saying like that DC have got better supernatural roster than Marvel, but I was just thinking to myself that Marvel has a better load of doohickeys, for want of a better word. Right, you've got Mother Box in DC, which doesn't really, so it's not an all-powerful thing, is it? It does a few bits, but then you've got the Cosmic Cube, and you've got various villains. They've got the power Cosmic, haven't you? From you've got the Infinity Gems. You've got sure there's other crap as well. I can't think off the top of my head. What's his face? Annihilus has got a cosmic rod, doesn't he? That gives him super ultimate power kind of stuff. Yeah, there's lots of that massively powerful objects in Marvel. Well, there's not a huge amount, but I think there's more than there is in. Yeah, maybe wrong. Maybe. So it's just a random thought popped in my head. I saw that Cosmic Cube looking thing. Surprise, you're dead. Ooh. Die screaming, boy wonder. We've got Willingham doing the stories at the moment. Unmasked. Is this the end of Robin? No, it's not. It might be the end of Tim Drake as Robin. Next we have Robin, the Girl Wonder. That's got to be Stephanie, hasn't it? Okay, Robin the Girl Wonder. Right, Night of the Scarab, guest starring Batman. Right, she's not around for very long, and then she starts to instigate the War Games protocol. She snatched it off the Bat computer. It was one of the scenarios that Batman was working on, and she implemented it, wanting to get his approval. I just think it was thinking back on it, I think that she wasn't a stupid girl. I can't believe that she actually did that, thinking it would be a good idea to set all these gangs off against each other to sort of try and clear them, and the protocol wouldn't have worked anyway, and like she hadn't implemented something properly or something like that, and yeah, it all ends up going to crap. She ends up getting tortured by a Black Mask, appears to be dead. Well, she ends up Dr. Leslie. Oh, what's her name? Leslie Phillips? Sort of helps her to fake her own death, and she goes on a sabbatical to Africa, I believe, for a while. Colour me dead. I was going to say colour me bad. Colour me terribly. Draw me terribly. Yeah, anyway, Tim's back as Robin. And after a very short period, Spider appears to be dead. Right, Bird hunted. Attack Attack of the Dark Rider. Been stampeded. Death rides a black horse. Fine feathered fiend. Soldier Boy Wonder. Old Flame. Can't remember this bit at all. Not ringing any bells. Robin Goes to War. Yeah. Right, it definitely does run longer than the Nightwing run. Unless it doesn't go to the end of this stack, maybe. We shall see. $143, OMAC. After the Storm. When 60 metas are running loose in Bloodhaven, who you gonna call? Guest star in Shadow Pact. Robin, The Tears of a Clone, guest star in the Teen Titans. Infinite Crisis crossover, Robin, The Brainiac Experiment, guest star in the Teen Titans again. Right, and then we catapult to 1 year later. Boy Wanted. Do do ba do do ba do do ba do do boo 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 ba do ba do boo a boo 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 do do boo boo boo. Is that Batgirl's costume there? There's Robin in hiding. There's a gravestone of his father, Jack Drake, and a boomerang has been smashed through it. So he's obviously fighting Captain Boomerang. He killed his father. This is the younger Captain Boomerang. It was I think he was a member of the Outsiders for a while, or maybe the Titans, I can't remember now. Guessing some kind of child slavery thing. The kids all kidnapped there, and then the next one they've all been freed, and they're all celebrating. Trying to rescue someone who's plummeting to their death. Right, 157. I think this takes us further than the Nightwing one now, and it's guest starring Clarion, the Witch Boy, and there's his cat Tickle attacking Robin. That's his familiar, as in a pet that does magic with him, kind of thing. Not as in like mi familia, like a Spanish speaking thing, meaning family, I believe. Right. Anyway, yeah. Why did I go off on that tangent for? Well, I've only got one more video in this series. I'm not going to do it this week because I've got to go to my dad, so I'm going to have time, so it'll be out next week. So I'll put this one out this week and next one out next week. Being beaten up by some buff lady. His face reflected in the back of a watch strap. Code dead. The big leagues. Death Wish. I got a Robin Annual. Number 7. A sneak peek into the resurrection of Ra's al Ghul. Where's the other Robin Annuals? Different boxes, I assume. Right, number 168. The resurrection of Ra's al Ghul. 1 of 7. Carrying over to other titles, of course. There's 5 of 7. And Chuck Dixon is back for 170. Is it a one-off or to the end of the run? For a little while anyway. Spoiler, wanted dead or alive. Who is the spoiler? That's the 174. Then we got a Robin spoiler special. That must be after she comes back, after she appeared that she was dead. She's come back because they had like an on-off relationship. Death of a family. Batman R.I.P. Spoiler secret. Right, number 177. Red Robin. This suggestion for his new character that he becomes. And of course we saw a Red Robin run already. Right, 2 more little packs to go. Right, this is the last one of the run. 178. The end draws near. Fabian Messias on the story now. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Right, Lynx again. Is he looking towards himself? And now Anarchy. Surprising that they make his mask show emotion and like face changes when it's like a mask. There's Anarchy on the faces of evil. Looks, I say, it looks like he's making a grimacing. That's not what his face always looks like. I'm sure that it's a solid mask, but right. Final issue 183. Origins and Omens, Last Rites. So it did go longer than Nightwing. I was right in that respect anyway. But I think I said it. I think I guessed it when it ended at 146. That was my guess for some reason. But it's 183. So I was nowhere near, to be honest. My margin of error was big. Right, now here are some Robin Annuals.
So I don't know why that one was like in the stack and these ones are separate. And I'm guessing there's some other Robin Angels probably in like Bloodlines and also in the Eclipso, the Darkness Within runs. I'm guessing, yeah, because we've got number 3, An Elseworlds, Chuck Dixon. He looks like he's imagined as a samurai, a Ronin or something, or a people, whatever. Right, number 4, Year One. So is it a throwback to him, Tim Drake, or is it a throwback to Dick Grayson? Right, number 5, Legends of the Dead Earth. Someone in the future, long after Earth has died, who are still influenced by the living on legend of old heroes to do their own heroism. So someone who was influenced by Robin. And Pulp Hero, number 6, Weird Western Tales. That's it. That is the whole of that pile of comic books. Cheers for tuning in. Oh, leave a comment so I know you've actually watched it, if you've watched it. Yeah. See you later. Have a great amazing day, and until next time, may all your news be good news.
Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.